live on a Sunday. This is Lindsay. I'm gonna wait. Oh, I gotta see. We're doing the 2020 Tarot Reading Collective, which is kind of cool. Hello, Brenda Ann Howard. Welcome. I'm gonna wait to see how many people come on. Hello, Erin. Monosh. I don't know how to say that name. And Erin, beautiful. Just checking on my phone so I can see comments. Hi, Mummy, my daughter. Hi, Charmaine. It's awesome. Hi, Miss Edwards. It's lovely to see you. We're going to see how many people. I don't know if you notice on our live, I always post things, and one of the most popular posts this week was the one about men over 30 and skinny jeans. That's hilarious. Hi, Nicole. Charmaine, how's it going? Okay, so we're just going to wait a little bit. I'm trying to find myself live here on my phone. Wish I was more. Hello, Annie Oakley. What a great name. Annie Oakley. I love it. Oh, there I am. This is Lindsay. Oops. I better turn that down. Annie Oakley. Love it. Okay, so just so you know, what we're doing is we're going to be doing a reading, and each of us are going to be doing our own reading. So you are going to need a tarot deck or an oracle deck, whatever you like, and we're going to be doing it together. This is a reflection. I have 9 questions that are going to be very direct questions, and so I'm going to walk you through it. I'm sure there's some out there that are, absolutely seasoned readers. Hello, Sandra. And for some that need a little bit of direction, I'm just going to offer that. So I want you to pick out a deck. So it doesn't matter what deck it is, but whatever it is, whatever one you want. I mean, if you're really inspired, you can use different decks. I mean, there's no rules here. Hello, Becky. But it's really about sort of focusing your attention on the question as you are shuffling the cards. And I've been a reader for almost 30 years, and really the greatest readers are the ones that have the greatest connection with their cards. And the greatest connection with their cards really comes from their intention. So let me know if you have a deck. Just put ready, type in ready if you like, just to let me know. We're going to be just shuffling our decks, and we're just going to clear the deck first. So I want you just to kind of work with your deck a little bit and clear it as you're shuffling it. Place your intention. Ready, right on, Sandy. Ready, cool. So just as you're shuffling your deck, I want you just to clear the deck. And ready, excellent, Kelly. Just clear the deck and just kind of be in a very grounded, peaceful space. This isn't scary. There's no right answers. There's no wrong answers. If you feel that you want to share the card that you turn, you can type it in the comments. I'll be watching your comments. If you feel that you want to keep your reading to yourself, no doubt, you can do that. So it's really about just having this beautiful coming together and connecting our energies with the same intention. And I think that is just a really beautiful thing. And learning about ourselves is the greatest gift, I believe, that we can give this world if we're self-aware and we know our gifts. And I'm a reflective person, so it's just very cool. So just shuffling your deck. I'm going to be working, I chose to work with Morgan Greer deck today. This is a deck that I've worked with for probably 90% of the time. Okay, hello Amanda, awesome. So we're just shuffling. Excellent. And just whenever you feel, hello, nice to see you, Ida. Happy New Year, my love. So just shuffling the deck. And one thing I'd love to do, hello, Margarita and Amy. Working with the Lightseer deck, that's a great deck, is I want to just take a few minutes just to connect as a collective. Anybody who is going to participate in this particular read, I want you just for a minute just to connect with the circle of readers. First time here. Hi, Margarita. Do you have a deck? Hi, Fern. All you need is a tarot deck of your own or an oracle deck. And we're just connecting with each other, just being in this beautiful circle of kind of discovery. Happy New Year to you, Amy. Thank you for joining. Hello, Nicole. Happy New Year to you, love. So I want you just to connect with me, connect with my energy. Hello, Angie. Hello, Val. I can't connect. Hello, Angie. Mythical Goddess, beautiful. What we're going to be doing is our intention is what I'm going to be offering you is I'm offering 8 questions. So the intention really is about reflecting on some of the lessons and things that we've learned. I have 8 very specific questions. For the moment, as we're shuffling, it's just to clear the deck and to be in a place of just being in a great place of peace and joining this collective, this circle of readers. Hello, Megan. Val's watching. Yay, she connected. And it's really interesting. Lloyd and I go and help my sister and support her because she's such a wonderful, our mother lives with her. And so for the last almost now 9 months, I try and go every 2 weeks just to be with her and to support. And my sister was kind enough to do this very reading for Lloyd and I. I was so excited. I wanted to share it with all of you. Hello, Michelle. So I want you just to have your cards. And the first question for the reflection reading is, what were my greatest achievements for 2020? So as you shuffle your deck, what were my greatest achievements for 2020? And you'll know intuitively, you may want to cut the deck, whatever, draw a card. What were my greatest achievements for 2020? What were my greatest achievements for 2020? And me, I'm going to cut the deck 3 times. What were my greatest achievements for 2020? And the card I got was the Knight of Rods. And the Knights, they're busy. They're achievers. They're focused. They use their energy. In some ways, the Knights really are heroes. They have a very distinct energy. Sometimes they can be almost too focused. I got Knight of Swords reversed. Interesting. Interesting, Angie. Hey, Jennifer, if you have your cards, we're working on the very first question. What were my greatest achievements for 2020? Pulled the Devil. Interesting. And so, you know, it's really being able to see the Emperor. Excellent. The Emperor really is all about leadership and coming out of your comfort zone. Magician. Interesting. What were my greatest achievements? I got the same card. Neat. I got Ace of Wands. Very cool. Page of Wands. Very cool. Page of Wands. You guys got the same as me. Magician reversed. Interesting. What were my greatest achievements for 2020? Recovery. Oh, Amy, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. Wow, mental conflict, deception, and envy. Hello, Lindsay. 8 of Wands. Thank you, Alan. Beautiful. And so when you look at your card, whatever card it is, it's like whatever the greatest achievements, I want you to think about the energy that sort of directed that. Were you motivated by purifier? Very cool. Were you motivated by fear? Were you motivated like just by this determined spirit? It's like, what were the greatest achievements? Cool. Second questions. And again, we're going to be shuffling the deck. We're going to just be grateful for that first message. What were my greatest challenges for 2020? 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 And again, whenever you feel that you're ready to draw a card, however you want to draw the card. With me, I always cut the deck 9 times in fact. But what were my greatest challenges for 2020? Had a jumper, 10 of Swords. Very cool. Very cool. Mine was the Hanged Man. Five of Pentacles jumped into my lap. Very cool. 2 came out. 8 of Swords. 6 of Cups reversed. Interesting. Wheel of Fortune reversed jumped right out. Isn't that interesting? 3 cards jumped, but top is King of Swords. Very cool. New Beginnings reversed. Interesting. And so, like, you know, whenever you look at reversed cards, like, you have to wonder, is there a resistance inside of you? All tied up, reversed. The Devil, Judgment. Interesting. What were my greatest challenges? And, you know, I always look at the Hanged Man as a bit of, you know, like sometimes we're kind of suspended in time. We're kind of in this weird space where we're having to sacrifice certain things, or we feel that we're just kind of in limbo a little bit. So I just find that that's a really interesting card. Ace of Swords, very cool. Aces for me, all about beginnings. Also lets me know that, you know, whatever you were going through, that you know, ending that you have gone through doesn't always make it easy. Excellent. Wheel of Fortune. Using 2 decks. The other card is Healing. Very cool. You know, and obviously, you know, you have healing. There's got to be something under that. You know, and so it's just interesting. Those were your biggest challenges for 2020. The next card is how have I developed as a person in 2020? How have I developed as a person in 2020? How have I developed as a person in the year 2020? And again, whenever you're ready, I want you just to pick a card. How have I developed as a person in 2020? 7 of Wands. And after we pull the cards, I want to get some of your input. Just be interesting. Hi, Kayla. Judgment for me. Temperance and Four of Cups. Very cool. How have I developed as a person? Nine of Cups. Ace of Cups. Very cool. Six of Cups. Very neat. I love that. Crown chakra reversed. Interesting. Very cool. Question. How have I developed as a person? Strength reversed. Very cool. Very cool. And like, again, you know, it's like, it's so interesting because the strength reversed is, for me, just about vulnerability and the willingness to be vulnerable and knowing that it's beautiful. Nine of Cups and adventure. The Hermit. Very cool. Here's the next question. How would I describe 2020 in just 3 words? And so again, I want you just to shuffle the cards and just repeat that over in your mind. How would I describe 2020 in just 3 words? Wow, the world. How would I describe 2020 in just 3 words? So shuffling your deck, whenever you're ready, I want you to draw a card for yourself. How would I describe 2020 in just 3 words? Two of Cups. Here's mine. The Tower. I would definitely say my 3 words would be change, disruption, and recovery. Wow, you get lots of aces. That's great. What would be your 3 words inspired by the card that you've drawn? My 3 words, definitely. Disruption, recovery, and change. I want you to post any 3 words. The Fool. Sharon. Hi, Sharon. The Fool. Very cool. 2 of Pentacles. Very cool. Hi, Reina. Movement, choices, decisions. Beautiful. Give me 3 words inspired by the card that you just drew for how would I describe 2020 in just 3 words. If you'd like to post your 3 words, it would be so awesome. Strength, inner light, and growth. Very cool. Hey there, Reina. Ace of Cups. 2 of Swords. Chop, chop, chop. Partnership, spirit, and balance. Hi, Sharon. Regret, sadness, and opportunities. Redirection, growth, and restoration. Powerful. So powerful. Any more? 3 words. If you feel like sharing, just post them. I love reading them. Knight of Swords, purpose, trust, and faith. How beautiful is that? Peace, unveiling, love. It's amazing. Loneliness, inner exploration, motivation. Thank you, Amy. This definitely was a year of isolation for sure. Earth manipulation, chaos, control. Door to personal happiness reversed. Stuck, new beginnings. Stress, balance, challenging, beautiful. Rising, self-worth, reflecting, transformation, healing, isolation, beautiful. The Magician, loss, deception, and will. So great. So great. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What aspects? Here we'll work on the 6th question. What aspects? Oh, sorry. What did I learn in 2020? Let me see. Okay. What aspects? Beginnings, free, protected. Very cool. Here we go with the next question. What aspects of 2020 can I leave behind? What aspects of 2020 can I leave behind? And as you're shuffling your cards, I want you just to focus in on this beautiful question. What aspects of 2020 can I leave behind? What aspects of 2020 can I leave behind? And whenever you're ready, I'm going to cut the deck. Death. Interesting. What aspects can I leave behind? For me is the 5 of Blades. It's just like struggle, conflict. It's like I'm not fighting anymore. It's like, fuck it. Pardon the French. It's like I'm laying down my swords. I'm not struggling anymore. Whatever's going to be is going to be. Harmony reversed. 10 of Swords. Very cool. 9 of Pentacles. I got growth. I don't know what that means. It's like growth in some ways, you know, whatever it is. In order to grow, you have to come away from something. So whatever lessons you learned, whether it was coming from a place of, you know, like chaos, it's like I learned how to overcome that. So you may want to let go of the static or the chaos. It's whatever you learned. Often we learn because we have to learn. I hope that helps. And it would be really neat because I want to have like a discussion about the cards that you received and the cards that you picked. The Hanged Man, the World. 9 of Pentacles reversed. It's very cool. So what aspects of 2020 can I leave behind? Growth by unlearning? Possibly. Absolutely. 6 of Cups. Yeah, so that definitely is emotion. Forgiveness, letting go of judgment. Judgment and anger. Queen of Cups and compassion. Cornucopia. Nate. Very cool. So what aspects of 2020 can I leave behind? Very cool. Next card. What aspects of 2020 can I bring with me into 2021? What aspects of 2020 can I bring with me into 2021? And as you shuffle, I want you just to say that statement and question over and over. What aspects of 2020 can I bring with me into 2021? One step behind Mother of Cups. Thanks. What aspects of 2020 can I bring with me into 2021? Knight of Wands. I'm cutting my deck. What aspects of 2020 can I bring into 2021? Here's my card. Knight of Swords. You know, it's kind of interesting that I get this card because, like, there's no doubt in my mind. I mean, you know, Knight of Pentacles, thank you, Michelle. High Priestess, very cool. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Two jumpers this time. Father of Cups, Mother of Swords, Five of Cups, very cool. And I think it's kind of neat because, like, the Knight of Swords, Hermit, very cool. For me, it's like, I mean, our store's closed and we have no idea how long it's going to be. Healer of the Ages, very cool. How long? And so, like, you know, I got two knights so in this reading, which is very cool. 13 Transformation reversed. King of Cups and Light, very cool. Lots of power cards for you, Ida, for sure. Queen of Pentacles, oh, that's so neat. Discovery, totally. Six of Wands. Very cool. Six of Wands, very cool. Next question, health and vitality. Wow, that's a good one to bring forward, for sure. Next question, what new seeds and opportunities are being planted as we speak? Wind, Maiden, Claire, to see through illusion, very cool. Very cool. What new seeds and opportunities are being planted? What new seeds and opportunities are being planted? What new seeds and opportunities are being planted? Eight of Cups. The World. Oh, that's very cool. I believe it. Yay! What new seeds and opportunities? The Moon. Knight of Wands. The Moon. Empress. Oh, yeah. Child, innocence. I'm pregnant. Yeah. That's so neat. I love that. Two of Wands. Very cool. Envy. Interesting. Interesting. I'm going to do mine. Mine is the Chariot. Strength. Very cool. Love it. Stacy, Tanya. Renewal. Very cool. Anybody else? What new seeds and opportunities are being planted? Renewal. Very cool. Okay. Now, another question. What shadow aspect of myself, of self, came forward? What shadow aspect of self came forward in the year 2020? shadow aspect of self. What shadow aspect of self came forward in 2020? What shadow aspect of self came forward? Page of Cups. Very cool. Hi, Karen. Knight of Swords. That's interesting. Seven of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Kind of weird. Two of Wands. Ace of Wands again. Not stubborn-minded at all. Mine was High Priestess, Page of Wands reversed, Material Harvest, lots of jumpers, Father of Swords and Three of Cups, Desire. Very cool. And we're going to do one more, just to kind of complete it. Impartiality. Three of Wands reversed. Seven of Cups and acceptance. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. We're going to do one more card, and then we're going to just, I want to get your feedback on your reading. Let's see. Okay. What am I most grateful for? Thanks, Sharon. Sweet. What am I grateful for in 2020? This is our last, this is the gift that we take away, that beautiful gift that we take away from 2020 above all. What is the gift that you're most grateful for 2020? What is the gift you are most grateful for? And this is kind of closing this particular reading. It's kind of like, what is the gift you are most grateful for from 2020? Sword, Mother. Neat. Another jumper, Two of Swords, Strength. Devil reversed. Hello, Lindsay and Lloyd. Hello, Mary. 10 of Wands. Wow, interesting. It's redirection of energy. 9 of Cups, 7 of Swords. Jumpers in both reversed. 6 of Cups again. That's just awesome. Material and spiritual prosperity. Sword Queen, experience and clarity. 9 of Wands. Very cool. This was mine. 8 of Cups. Vanity. 6 of Wands, King of Cups. And Wisdom. Very cool. So I want you just to kind of sit back. I want you to place the other cards off to the side, and I want you just to feel the energy of the cards that are in front of you. Emperor, very cool. Fourth chakra, love, compassion, self-acceptance. Very cool. And so I want you just to reflect on the cards on the table in front of you. And this is all of the energy that you've drawn that is kind of triggered in you in reflecting back on 2020. I want you to notice how many major arcana cards you have in front of you. How many are minor? If you share the same, like if there's a lot of pages, if there's a lot of aces, if there's a lot of tens, I want you just to kind of sit back and look at the cards in front of you and just see what is, what is the sort of the message just by looking, never mind the words, but just by looking at the images of your deck. Hello, Lisa. And so I want you just to take a few minutes just to kind of look at that. How many majors do you have? How many minors do you have? How many cups do you have? How many blades do you have? How many wands do you have? How many pentacles do you have? And I mean, if there's lots of cups on your table, then you know that there's been a lot of emotion triggered in the year 2020 for you. If there's a lot of blades, it could be where there was a lot of your mind triggered. If there's a lot of pentacles, it could speak about your security or money or finance or just feeling safe and secure in your life. If there's a lot of wands, it speaks about your energy and the redirection of your energy. Some may be rather balanced, but I want you just to look. Wow. My first 4 were reversed. My next 5 were upright. Lots of feathers, light, and magic. Very cool. How about some of the other ones? Not thinking about the actual words on the cards or the meanings behind the words, just looking at the images and just seeing like what you pick up from just looking at them. I know for me, there's a lot of action around me. There's a lot of will around me for sure. There's a lot of protection around me, which is very cool. Can never have too much protection. And I mean, I see that there definitely is protection around me, but there's also my own energy that I need to bring forward as well. So it's not like I'm sitting back and going, okay, just take care of my life for me, universe. What about you? What do you guys see? And what do you feel from what you see? The Devil card for me is an interesting card because for me, I always look at the devil like we sort of associate it with something negative or underworld and all that. But for me, the devil has always been a bit about obsession. Can represent fear, can represent where we're just, where we're drawn to something and we can't even help ourselves. For me, the devil also speaks about just, like if there's, where we're almost too obsessed, like it's taken away our power in a sense because we've put a lot of our energy into it. It can be a lot of, just, where we can't even help ourselves. Like they say, the devil made me do it sort of thing, right? So it can be compulsion, it can be all of that stuff. A lot of masculine energy, a lot of cups, a lot of manifestation, awareness, yeah. And so for me, it's all about, and sometimes we need to pull out that masculine energy even more. So when you look at the reading, does it reflect how you felt about your year? Does it reflect, like, talk to me, are you happy with your cards? Do you feel like you got the right message for today? Did it resonate with you? Totally makes sense. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I always look like, I know I got a bit of devil in me. Like, I get obsessive about stuff and become, but in some ways I get things done too. Definitely with security. Oh, my first card has a picture of Kitty. January 2020, I adopted Mazzy Moon. Absolutely. Very cool. So did you like your readings? Did you get message? And if so, what was the message that you're taking away from this reflection? Emotional ride, yeah, for sure. Definitely. What are you going to take away from this reading? Like, action, mind, strength cards, 3 major. I have 3 majors, stepped out of my comfort zone, and amazing things started happening. Yay! Yay! We love that. It's scary, but we love it. Good for you, Sharon. It's awesome. Yay, Sharon. What else? What else did you guys get from this reading? What are you going to take away? Taking away, holding on too much. Yeah. That's a tough one, eh? Like, it is. It's a tough one. Holding on to too much, yeah, for sure. And not only if we're holding on to too much, it's like, what are we holding on to? Like, what is it? I know for myself, like, I hung on to my house forever. Psychic 5 reverse major arcana. Yeah. 2 from it. Very cool. And it's like, I know when I was hanging on to my house because I just believed that, my house was all about my security, and it's just so interesting, right? Love this reading. Reminds me to be aware of my thoughts because they create my reality. Yeah, it's so true. Lots of wands. Yeah, wands. I love wands. I got lots of wands too, Fern. Well, I got a lot of blades too. But yeah, like wands like, no doubt. Just depending on what wands you have, of course, it's all about like energy and redirection of energy and manipulating energy and starting energy and calming down energy. So yeah, I can see where you'd have a lot of wands for sure. Lots of swords for me, which is interesting. Maybe actually looking at my experience carefully. Absolutely. Like swords are, I see the swords as the mind. The mind, definitely is sort of carving out what we're going to look at as well, especially if you get the Judgment card. It's like, where am I going to put my energy? Like, what am I going to focus on? What am I going to worry about? What am I no longer willing to worry about? 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is about being overwhelmed in my mind. Well, for me, the 10s, like Ace is the beginning, 10 is the completion. So for me, the 10 of Swords, and this is just my interpretation, is that it's like we just say, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to I'm going to let go of some of my perspective. I'm going to communicate better. I'm going to any beliefs or any things, I'm going to let go of them. So it goes from the Ace to the 10, and the 5 is kind of make or break. So no doubt, it's like a rebirthing. There's a shedding. And this isn't easy. I mean, like we let go of things because we can no longer do the same thing, especially if our intention is to heal. So for me, the 10 is just like, I'm just releasing all of this. I'm going to release it and I'm going to start over. I'm going to kind of go into a reset. And in terms of my perspective or how I communicate. So yeah, That's just my 2-minute interpretation, depending on what other cards are around you. But I mean, any 10s, let me know. There definitely is a change coming out of what you are normal, like what you normally know and have done. Did you guys enjoy your reading? Did you love it or did you love it? I love the whole group thing. I love it. You can feel people's energy as they're kind of doing this. Even online, you can feel it. It's there for sure. How cool is that? Yes. It is cool. The card is followed by the reverse strength card. Yeah. It's like, you know, and that's the whole thing, right? It's like, you know, like we've been kind of definitely, I want to say, like, we've been sort of brainwashed in thinking that strength is about fighting something or winning or whatever. And in fact, strength often is where we just say, I'm not doing this anymore. I give up. I give up the fight. I give up the struggle. And that's one thing, you know, I look at that and I sort of think, you know, it's a powerful thing to be able to say, I'm done. Yeah, you should try it. I mean, I'd love to be a participant. Like, I know my sister. My sister should do it because I just loved it. I mean, when we did it with her, I was so interested that I wanted to do it again. Going to check with Mama. Very cool. Happy to have your guidance. Yeah, well, thank you. It's happy to have your guidance as well. But it's just so interesting to be able to kind of reflect. I am going to be doing another one that is really resonating with my cards today. Thank you. Letting go, working with healing and growing. I want to see the rest of your message here. And I mean, I'm going to do another one, and it's all about the shadow self, you know, what's kind of hidden and revealing that. So just stay posted, and we're going to be doing another one of these. And it's really interesting. That's what I love so much about doing the tarot or doing an oracle deck or whatever. Even if you leave it out for a little while and you go back to it, or you take a picture of it, or mind you, I'm more about just letting it sit. Like, I'm just going to let my cards sit for a little while and just be cool, like just hang out for a bit. Just because I know that the more that I look at them, the more I go, wow, that's so neat, you know, like being able to look at all of that. So thank you guys so much. You know, I look at 2020, 2021, and I mean, I'm excited about it. And so, yeah. So if you decide that you would like to join me on another collective, I would be most honored. Thank you very much. I'm going to go off now and do a few things. And so thank you, and have a beautiful afternoon and evening. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.